Narendra Modi, the current Prime Minister of India, is a figure of undeniable global prominence. His journey from a tea seller in Gujarat to the highest echelons of Indian politics has captivated audiences worldwide. Modi's political ascent is inextricably linked to two powerful entities, the Bharatiya Janata Party, or BJP, and the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, often known as the RSS. The BJP, a right-wing political party, has been Modi's political vehicle. The RSS, a Hindu nationalist organization, has served as his ideological incubator. Modi's rise within Indian politics represents a paradigm shift. It signals the mainstreaming of Hindu nationalist ideology. This ideology, with its roots in the early 20th century, envisions India as a Hindu nation. It posits a cultural unity that often marginalizes minority communities. Modi's success can be attributed in part to his ability to harness this potent ideology. He has skillfully woven it into a narrative of economic development and national pride. Understanding Modi's political trajectory requires a deep dive into his association with the RSS. Founded in 1925, the RSS has played a pivotal role in shaping Modi's worldview. It instilled in him the tenets of Hindutva, a term often used synonymously with Hindu nationalism. This essay will delve into the historical and social context of Modi's rise, examining the intricate relationship between his political persona and the RSS. The RSS connection is crucial to comprehending the trajectory of Modi's political career. It provides a lens through which to analyze his policies and pronouncements. Moreover, it sheds light on the shifting dynamics of Indian society. The rise of Modi and the BJP marks a departure from the secular ethos that once defined India. It reflects the growing acceptance of Hindu nationalism as a legitimate political force. The Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, often abbreviated as RSS, is more than just a social organization. It is the ideological wellspring from which the BJP draws its inspiration. Founded in 1925 by Keshav Balaram Hedgewar, the RSS emerged during a period of intense social and political upheaval in India. The Indian independence movement was gaining momentum, and there was growing unease about the future of Hindus in a potentially independent India. The RSS, from its inception, propagated the idea of Hindu supremacy. It advocated for a unified Hindu identity, often at the expense of India's diverse religious and cultural tapestry. The organization's early leaders drew inspiration from European fascist movements, particularly their emphasis on cultural purity and national unity. The RSS adopted a paramilitary structure with its members, known as Swayamsevaks, undergoing rigorous physical and ideological training. The RSS's role in Indian history is a subject of considerable debate. Its critics accuse it of promoting a divisive and exclusionary ideology. They point to its involvement in communal riots and its attempts to rewrite history to suit its agenda. The RSS, on the other hand, portrays itself as a patriotic organization dedicated to national rejuvenation and cultural preservation. It argues that its aim is to unite Hindus and instill in them a sense of pride in their heritage. The RSS's influence extends far beyond the realm of politics. It has a vast network of schools, colleges, and social service organizations that propagate its ideology. This deep-rooted presence in Indian society has allowed the RSS to shape the worldview of generations of Indians. It has created fertile ground for the BJP's brand of Hindu nationalism to take root and flourish. Narendra Modi's association with the RSS began in his formative years. He joined the organization as a young boy, drawn to its message of Hindu unity and cultural pride. Within the RSS, Modi underwent rigorous training, imbibing the organization's ideology and participating in its various activities. His dedication and organizational skills did not go unnoticed, and he quickly rose through the ranks. Modi's time in the RSS had a profound impact on his worldview. It instilled in him a deep-seated belief in Hindu nationalism and a conviction that India's destiny lay in embracing its Hindu identity. The RSS's emphasis on discipline, hard work, and self-reliance resonated deeply with Modi. These values would later become hallmarks of his political persona. Modi's journey within the RSS was not merely about ideological indoctrination, it was also a period of intense personal growth. The RSS provided him with a sense of purpose and belonging. It offered him a platform to develop his leadership skills and to network with like-minded individuals. By the time Modi entered mainstream politics, he had already spent years honing his skills and building a base of support within the RSS. The RSS recognized Modi's potential and saw in him a leader who could articulate its vision for India on a national stage. When the BJP, the political arm of the RSS, was looking for fresh faces, Modi was a natural choice. His RSS background provided him with the ideological grounding and the organizational support he needed to navigate the complex world of Indian politics. Section 4. The Babri Masjid Demolition, a turning point. The demolition of the Babri Masjid in Ayodhya on December 6, 1992 was a watershed moment in Indian history. It marked the culmination of a long and divisive campaign by Hindu nationalist groups, including the RSS and the BJP, to reclaim what they believed to be the birthplace of Lord Ram. The event unleashed a wave of communal violence across India, leaving thousands dead and deepening the chasm between Hindus and Muslims. Narendra Modi, then a rising star in the BJP, played a significant role in the events leading up to the demolition. He was part of the BJP's team that organized the Ram Rath Yatra, a nationwide procession that aimed to mobilize Hindu sentiment in favor of building a Ram temple at the disputed site. Modi's involvement in the Ayodhya movement catapulted him to national prominence, establishing him as a Hindutva icon. The demolition of the Babri Masjid had far-reaching consequences for Indian politics and society. It emboldened Hindu nationalist forces, who saw it as a victory over what they perceived as Muslim appeasement. The event also exposed the deep-seated religious fault lines within Indian society. The Babri Masjid demolition solidified the RSS's position as a powerful force in Indian politics. It demonstrated the organization's ability to mobilize large sections of Hindu society around its agenda. The event also cemented Modi's image as a decisive leader, unafraid to challenge the status quo. Section 5, Gujarat 2002, The Shadow of Violence. The year 2002 witnessed one of the darkest chapters in India's post-independence history, the Gujarat riots. Triggered by the Godhra train burning, in which 59 Hindu pilgrims were killed, the riots engulfed the state of Gujarat in a maelstrom of violence. Over a period of several days, mobs, allegedly with the tacit support of the state government, went on a rampage targeting Muslims and their properties. Official estimates put the death toll at over 1,000, but many believe the actual number to be much higher. Narendra Modi, then the Chief Minister of Gujarat, faced severe criticism for his handling of the riots. Critics accused him of failing to prevent the violence and of doing little to stop it once it began. Some even alleged that his administration was complicit in the violence. Modi, however, vehemently denied these allegations, maintaining that he had done everything in his power to restore order. The Gujarat riots cast a long shadow over Modi's political career. His detractors often cite the event as evidence of his alleged anti-Muslim bias and his authoritarian tendencies. The riots also brought into sharp focus the RSS's influence within the BJP and its role in shaping the party's agenda. Despite the controversy surrounding his role in the Gujarat riots, Modi emerged from the crisis with his popularity among his supporters intact. They hailed him as a strong leader who refused to bow down to pressure from what they perceived as pseudo-secular forces. The riots, while a tragedy for India, served to consolidate Modi's position within the BJP and to further his image as a decisive leader willing to take tough decisions.